listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA, The Source, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. We made it. End of the week. Tumultuous. That's the word for it, right? Tumultuous week. As we got another weekend ahead of us, which I think is well-deserved. It always feels better when you're, so to speak, stuck at home, like we are in lieu of coronavirus and COVID-19 and all that stuff and everything being closed. It's a little bit easier to deal with it all when it is the weekend, right? Because it's not this oppressing anxiety or feeling that there should be something else we're doing or somewhere else we should be. We can just relax. And I think we all deserve that. And that's the tone to get into to take you to the weekend, as we've had a great show here so far for you on this Friday, keeping it busy. And we've got, like we said there at the top of the hour, the last hour, we had, what is at the bottom? It's hard to keep track. Anyway, we had the centers as we had Steve Blank and J.D. McFarland in to talk with what they do at the centers and how they're doing the in lieu of their telehealth and how they've been working with that. And then after that, we had Dr. Ken Red Cross to talk a little bit about the importance of the health and wellness when it comes to pain and the expectations of it, and some other natural identities that you can use in lieu of pain relief. And the mentioning of turmeric and ginger and capsaicin, and then arnica, Montana plant, all kinds of great stuff in lieu of the idea of getting away from prescriptions and all that over-the-counter, pain reliever and acetaminophen and ibuprofen and aspirin and all that stuff, as he's worked with diverse groups of patients. Dr. Ken Redcross as the board-certified internal medicine physician. And then we just got off the phone with Lori Williams for those who are looking at some of their other ideas to take advantage of this weekend with the beautiful weather that we have to work outside a little bit, soak up some of that vitamin D, and feel good that you accomplish something within the time that you have. And if it happens to be the landscaping or working in the yard to do so, and maybe wanting to plant some flowers, plant some trees, that's the beauty of Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens. As they mentioned, they're operating their regular hours. If you have any questions, you can give Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens a call as 352-629-5766, and that's even to place some orders too. If you're of the elderly or older, in the idea of not wanting to be susceptible to the novel coronavirus by staying in, but you still want to take care of getting what you need to plant in the backyard, you can call ahead and they can take care of that for you. As they've locally grown and family owned since 1952. And with proud sponsors, Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens here at the station. I need to get out there. I need to get a chance to get out there and see the nursery and the gardens itself. Might be something for the weekend myself that I might look to get into. As we're making our way through to Friday here, it's gotten just a touch cloudier as some more of the moisture has lifted in the air and then condensed a little bit. But for today's high, looking to get very, very warm as we're going to approach the 90s. And it is the 90s, and we should see that for the rest of the weekend there into tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and even Monday. Now, we were talking with a listener earlier about, the idea of some rain on the way. Well, now they're talking maybe Tuesday night, a 50% chance of some showers and thunderstorms. Now, they originally had, as I've been updating the forecast to let you guys know what's going on weather-wise, about an hour ago, there was an expectation for Tuesday afternoon to see a 20% chance, but that's actually moved now to Tuesday night, with a Wednesday having a 20% chance. Although we will see warm weather like we have been, like we said, within the 90s, but for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then after Tuesday, looks like we should get back to some normal temperatures within this time of year for us, where we'll be back in the mid 80s for Tuesday, Wednesday, and then even a little bit cooler on Thursday, near 78. A little bit cooler, and it's almost 80 degrees. I love it. And I didn't mean to completely rub it in with the doctor from New York, but hey, that's one of the best parts of living in Florida. And I've been in Florida now over a decade, and that's part of it, is the weather, and the weather this time of year. That's for sure. As we're rolling on through, and we want you to stay tuned, because after the bottom of the 9 o'clock hour, we're gonna roll into a little bit of news bits to let's talk some fun stuff, get some conversation rolling, keeping you informed. There's some good community updates here that we can get rolling to right now. But stay tuned for news bits there after the bottom of the 9 o'clock hour. And then at 10 o'clock, we'll be doing our bit with On This Day in History. And then after that, you can stay tuned for rounding out our show, Ocala Magazine. The latest update in lieu of our Marion County schools, teachers and others return Monday, and a mobile device plan underway for students and staff. The Marion County Public Schools update for today includes the following actions related to COVID-19 that Marion County schools, public schools teachers, and other full-time employees are set to return Monday. Teacher training for online/distance learning takes place Tuesday and Wednesday, presents the first opportunity for students to access online lessons and activities for credit. With a, quote, hybrid work model in place as of Monday, employees may choose their work location. For the employees, they may choose their work location either from home or their regular work site. This model will conclude April 15th, with the expectation students go back April 16th as of right now. Now, the district is finalizing its plan for distance/online learning platforms. Now, not all 43,000 students within the district have the reliable internet service or computers at home. The Marion County Public Schools is also developing plans to make mobile devices available on limited basis. More details of this plan may be shared as early as Friday evening, this evening. A district-wide survey of the at-home technology shows that more than 3 out of 4 of the Marion County Public School students do have the reliable internet service. However, just more than half have a home computer. And I think that's interesting because, in a way, I was just thinking about, with now electronic devices as our phone, our tablet, and then maybe a laptop, it's no longer the norm to have that old upright home computer. So things are a little bit different, and that makes sense nonetheless. Now, supplemental learning materials for kindergarten through 12th grade remains available at MarionSchools.net. Learning packets for elementary students are also available in print for at all 7 Walmart locations within Marion County. So learning packets for elementary are available in print at all 7 Walmart locations in Marion County. School buses are also delivering these packets in Marion County, including apartment complexes in several remote areas. Similar materials for middle and high school students are also available, again, at www.marionschools.net. Those school campuses are closed through April 15th. Learning continues during this extended time. It's the 3rd day of the grab-and-go food service that has now fed 4,060 children with 8,120 breakfast and lunch meals. These are handed out through the district's 22 service kitchens and nearly 100 delivery sites countywide. Grab and Go continues until classes resume and serves all children 18 and under, regardless of whether they walk or ride a bicycle, bus, or a car to school. Children must be present to receive the meal. To suggest additional sites, or those interested in suggesting additional sites, you can call them at 671-7050. Again, to suggest some additional sites, if you're interested, you can give them a call, 352-671-7050. And they'll be available to take those calls Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And just remember, with the higher call volume and also, too, with the limited work there, that the wait times could be a little bit lengthier. As we've gotten that note from everybody, I'm sure, from whether it's your bank, whether it's your cell phone provider, whether it's whatever that you know, your utility company may experience higher than usual volumes of, lengthy wait times, whatever. Families can call 211 or they can text Food FL. That's Food FL to 877-7877. And for more information, you can contact families can call 211 and text Food FL to 877-7877. Or you can visit summerbreakspot.com. summerbreakspot.org for the nearest serving location. That's summerbreakspot.org. Excellent there. So some updates with Marion County Schools as they're trying, like we had them on earlier in the week there. It's just they're rolling through to try to adapt to the situations at hand. And another note, too, is elementary students, they can still utilize the Spring Break Reading Challenge via the MyOn as the contest continues through Sunday. And visiting that link gives you directions and the access to more than 6,000 MYON or MyOn books online. Books can also be downloaded to personal devices from any reliable internet connection. And remember, for more information, visit marionschools.net. For more information, you can find out them on Twitter at Marion County K-12 for further updates. We'll be back right after this. WOCA Ocala.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The British Prime Minister Boris Johnson says his symptoms are mild, but confirms he has tested positive for coronavirus. The U.S. now has more cases than any other country, including China, where the outbreak started, nearly 86,000 here. In Washington, House passage of a stimulus bill could be delayed a day or two over a procedural move forcing at least 216 members to show up and vote in person.
Republican Representative Thomas Massey of Kentucky is signaling he'll hold up the $2 trillion bill, leading to lawmakers scrambling to catch planes back to Washington for a roll call vote. The libertarian-leaning Massey tweeted, "The Senate did some voodoo just like with Obamacare. House leadership was planning on a voice vote, where everyone in the chamber shouts yea or nay, with the loudest side winning." President Trump, who has said he'd sign the bill, said yesterday there could be one grandstander, an apparent reference to Massey.
Fox's Rachel Sutherland. America's listening to Fox News.
When you go to the mechanic in here...
Pass me the torque. Nope, let me have the flamethrower.
That sounds wrong. You know what else sounds wrong? When you hear about the interest you earn